Hi everyone, welcome back to Coding Hives. In today's video, we are going to create a simple but powerful voice assistant that understands our voice, sends it to ChatGPT, and speaks back the answer. So you can ask anything from time to YouTube or to Elon Musk, like that. I will show you the demo.
Hello, I'm your AI assistant. What can I do for you?
Who is the Prime Minister of UAE?
Let me find the answer. The Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates is Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Open YouTube.
Opening YouTube.
Stop.
Goodbye.
Cool, right? So we are going to build this voice controlled AI assistant using ChatGPT, and I will show you how to make your own AI assistant. So first, you need to create a folder. So here I already created a folder named AI assistant. You can create the virtual environment. So turn M virtual env then name. Okay. So this way we can create the virtual environment. I'm using Windows, so I can activate this virtual environment using this following command: vnv slash scripts slash activate. This will activate our virtual environment. Okay, so you can see this is our virtual environment. Now, next step, we need to install the required libraries, right? So I will write pip install. First, I want OpenAI, then Python .env, then PyText, three. We need speech recognition. So speech recognition. Okay. So I think this much we needed. Now we also need to install PyWin2. Okay, this is for Windows only. Those who are using Mac, no need to install this. So this much tools we need to install, I mean libraries. Next, we will create our a.env file. In the previous videos, I showed how we can access the API key from the platform OpenAPI, and we need to copy the API key from that platform, and we need to store it in this .env file so that we can make this private key secure. So here, as the first step, I will create a .env file. Inside this .env file, we need to store this API key. Okay, so for that I can use OpenAI API underscore key. Okay, in the OpenAI API key platform, you can replace this code, I mean this with your own API key. Okay, this is a sample I just wrote. I need to copy from this OpenAPI platform and I will paste it here. Okay, as the next step, we will create a file named assistant.py. Okay, so I'm creating one file named assistant.py. So here, first I will import all the libraries. So we can write import speech recognition. I can use some alias so that I no need to write this much words, I mean speech recognition. Instead of that, we can use SR. So why I'm using this is for listening our microphone, we are using this library. Next, I need to import PyTT SX3. So this will convert our text to speech. Okay. I want to import date time, which is to tell the current time. Okay. Now I need to import web browser. Why? Because when I'm asking assistant, I mean the AI assistant, open YouTube or open Google, it need to open the browser, right? So for that I need to import web browser. Clear? So for opening the environment variable, I need to use import OS. Okay. Also, we need to import a .env. So for that, from .env import, we need to load, right? So load .env. Okay. So this will loads our env file. Okay. I mean the file which contains the API key. Also, we need to import OpenAI. So from OpenAI, import OpenAI. Okay. So these are the tools we are using in our project. So as a first step, we need to load the en.env file, right? So for that we can write load.env. So this is the function which will load the env file. Okay. Next we need to use our API key, right? So for that we can write client is equal to OpenAI. Then here we need to say API key is equal to, we need to get that API key from the env file, right? So we can write something like this, get env, then that variable name. There we gave the variable name like OpenAI underscore API key, right? So that one we need to give. Okay. So this will use our API key. So while storing this API key in this env file, no one see it in our code. Okay, whenever we are uploading this code in GitHub also, using git ignore, we can avoid this to publicly accessible. Okay. Next, what we need to do is we need to make the assistant talk, like it need to talk something to us, right? As you saw in the demo, the assistant is talking to us, right? So for that we can write engine equal to, we are using this library, this one dot init. It means it will start. Okay. Now I will write a function for the speak. So here the function for speak, and here the text. So this is to convert the text to speak. Okay. So here I will write, first I will write, we can use one emoji. So for taking the emoji, you can use this window button and dot. Okay. When you are pressing window button and dot, it will come like this. You can select the emoji. Clear? So here I can write assistant. Okay. This is our assistant. And here the assistant will ask some text. Okay. Now the engine need to convert this text into audio. Okay. So for that we can write engine dot say. Okay. Engine dot say, in the arguments we can say the text. Okay. So this prepares the text to speak. Okay. Next we can write engine dot run and wait. That means it will speak. Okay. So this function makes our assistant talk using computer speaker. Clear? Next, we need to listen to the voice. Like when I am asking some question, it need to listen, right? So for that, I can also write another function like listen. Okay, this for listen. So here we need to recognize the voice, right? So for that, I can write recognizer. Recognizer is equal to That one, speech recognition, we have used that alias name as SR, right? This one. So here, instead of this whole line, we can simply use SR dot recognizer. Okay. Now I can write with SR dot microphone as source. Okay, that means it will get the input audio from this microphone. We can simply make a print message like print listening. Okay, so this means the system is trying to listen what I am saying. Okay, from there we can access the audio. So for that audio is equal to recognizer dot listen. Okay, listen source. Okay, next we will write a try catch block. So here I can write command is equal to recognizer dot recognize recognize underscore Google audio. So it will recognize what we said. Okay, for example, if I am asking some question, it will recognize and it will store in this command variable. Okay, now like it will be in the text format only, so we can print that also, like it is printing correctly, we can identify that also here. So here we can write you said in this here command. Okay, so this will show what I said, I mean what I speak. Okay, now I will make this all into um, small, I mean small letters. Okay, so for that I can use command dot lower. Okay, this will change all the letters into small. Okay, so this is in the try section. Now if there is any exceptions, so you can write sr dot like some unknown value error. Okay, if it is like that, we can make a message speak, um, you can write speak sorry, I didn't catch that, or something like that, I didn't catch that. Okay, so this is the message it will print. It will just, we will give a return a space. Okay, so if it is unknown value, it is we need to show something like this. Otherwise we can add one more exception, like except sr dot request error. Okay, if there is any request error, at that time we can I will make just to copy this, we can write speech service is not working, like some issue with the speech service. Okay, so speech service is not working. Okay, so this is the message. This part of code, I mean this listen will use our mic to capture our voice and return into text. Okay, next we will ask some question to ChatGPT, right? So for that I will write another function like chat with GPT. Okay, so here my question also will be passed, like what I am asking, that also will be passed as an argument. Okay, so here also we will use a try catch. It is better to use try catch as much as possible. Response equal to, we need to use client dot chat dot completions dot create. Okay, this will create the response from the GPT, but here we need to use some arguments like the model means like we are using GPT, right? So here we can use GPT 3.5 turbo. Then also we need to use messages which is equal to, we can say, um, role. We need to assign what role ChatGPT having now. Okay, so here I'm just giving one role only, the user. Then content is the question, right? Whatever we are asking, that is our content. Okay, so you can pass question as the next argument. Okay, we passed the question to ChatGPT, I mean for the model GPT 3.5. Next it will return some answer, right? So that one we can write answer is equal to, from the response dot choices of 0. That means we will select the first answer. Okay, dot message dot content. Okay, so this will be our answer. Now we can simply return this answer. Okay, we will return this answer if there is no exceptions. Okay, otherwise if there is any exceptions, we can write except, we can write except exception as E. Here that means there is some errors, right? So you can simply write print, like chat GPT error. Okay, so this is one sample message only. Here you can pass this E, so we know what is the error, what kind of error it is. Okay, and we can return, I will write something like I couldn't get a response from, um, we can write chat GPT, right? So this is the response message we are getting. Clear? Here we send our voice as text to ChatGPT and we will get a reply from ChatGPT. Clear? So this much function we wrote. Now we will write a function or main function, like def run assistant. We need to show some message like I am your assistant and what I can do for you. So for that I can call the function speak hello. We can write hello, I am your AI assistant, AI assistant. What can I do for you? Like that one message. Okay, what can I do for you? Okay, so when I am calling this speak function, what here is happening is it will go here, like we will get a audio of that same thing. It will convert the text into audio and we can hear the voice like this. Clear? Next what I'm going to do is I will make a loop, like the user can ask multiple question until they want. Okay, so here I can write while true. Okay, so here I will listen what the user is saying. Okay, so here when a command equal listen means we are giving some audio, like we are asking something, right? So it will go to this listen function and here it will recognize the voice and converting that into text. Next we will check if this command is for something like open YouTube or know the time or open Google, something like that, then we can simply open the web browser accordingly. Otherwise if there is any specific question, we can pass it to ChatGPT. Okay, so here I can ask if this command, I mean in our command there is a time, if time in our command, we can say simply print this time. Okay, so I can use this datetime module. like datetime dot now. Then we can do some formatting. Str ftime ftime. Then we can assign format like percentage s, then percentage m, then I want am or pm also. Okay, so I can use p. So this thing we need to use this quotation. Okay, then this one I can pass to the speak function. So this will convert into voice and we can hear the time. Okay, so here I can write the time is, then this will show the current time. Okay, clear? This is one case. So next case is if I am asking like open YouTube, then what it need to do. So for example, if I am asking open YouTube, so if that word in this command, it need to just speak, then you can say opening YouTube. Okay, this is the message. Then using this web browser module we can access YouTube. Okay, so here you can use web browser dot open, then you can give the link for YouTube like https colon slash slash www dot youtube.com, right? youtube.com. Okay, so this is the way we can open youtube.com. Otherwise if I am giving Google, okay, that also I will add here. I will just make a copy from here and I will paste it. So here instead of open YouTube I am just giving Google. Okay, so here we can change it as Google. Clear? So you can give more options if you want. I'm just giving this two only. And if it is stop, like if you want to stop this conversation, you can use like a delimiter or something like that. Stop in command, or we can just or exit you can give. Okay, if you are giving exit or stop, it will just quit from the conversation. Okay, it's like command. If it is so, you can simply you can give a message like goodbye, goodbye, goodbye friend, I'm giving. Okay, and this will make a voice of this goodbye friend, and we can simply break from the loop. Okay, now if it is not like this, we can give one more option to ask the chat GPT, right? So I can ask elif command. If there is some command is there, we can go for like we need to ask the chat GPT the question and need to find the answer, right? So I will just give a print message like um, let me find the answer. Okay, so we'll give it like this. Next we will use answer equal to, we have a function like chat with GPT, right? So here we can use this command. So this command will be passed to this function and it will analyze the response from this chat GPT and we can get the response. Clear? So here we can call the function speak to get the answer, I mean to make it into sound, I mean voice. Okay, so for that I can use speak and will pass this answer as argument. Okay, so this is the loop that keeps our assistant running. So it checks what you say and decides what to do. Okay, so I think all good. Next we will just run the program. So for that I can write if underscore underscore name underscore equal to underscore underscore main, right? If it is like that, we can just run our assistant, like run assistant our function. This Python start the assistant when we run the file. Okay. Now we will try to run this code. I think it will work. Yeah, here one more equal is there. Now I will try to run this code. Now we will try to run this code. So you can write Python assistant.py. Okay.
Hello, I'm your AI assistant. What can I do for you?
Here. We already installed. I think we will check it again.
Hello, I'm your AI assistant. What can I do for you?
Open YouTube.
Opening YouTube.
You can see when I am asking open YouTube, it will open.
Let me find the answer. Sure, please go ahead and ask your question.
What is the capital of France?
Let me find the answer. The capital of France is Paris.
Tell me a joke.
Let me find the answer. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
Stop.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Stop.
Let me find the answer. A stock is a type of security that represents ownership in a company. When you buy stock in a company, you are purchasing a small piece of ownership in that company. Stockholders have the potential to earn returns through dividends or by selling their stock at a higher price than they originally bought it for. Stocks are traded on stock exchanges, such as the New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, or the Nasdaq. Investing in stocks can be a way for investors to potentially grow their wealth over time, but it also carries risks as the value of stocks can fluctuate.
Exit.
Goodbye.
So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.